What's up everybody? It's Saturday and that means I'm back with another weekly vendor reset from the level 29 bracket. I'm glad you guys still like these type of videos and I hope you can pick something useful up. And let's get right into the video. I'm over here at this safe house and the vendor is selling a firearms mod with health on it. So the main stat is pretty good, the major attribute is also pretty good. So if you want to run health on your mod, there you go. 3 weeks ago there was a God Roll magazine on sale, but I understand that not everybody had the opportunity to pick it up. So I thought I would include this magazine right here. It has 90.5 magazine size, 2.5 crit chance and 4.6 rate of fire, so that's actually pretty decent. The Dark Zone vendor in the base of operations is selling a firearms mod with skill haste. It has really high firearms and max amount of skill haste, so you should consider picking this up. In Camp Hudson there's actually a pretty good rapid chest piece. It has high electronics, enemy armor damage, EDR and ammo capacity. In level 29 there's a lot of nade spammers, so I would probably roll off enemy armor damage for either skill haste or health. That is up to you. In this safe house right here, the vendor is actually selling a really good electronics mod with skill haste on it. Yeah, almost perfect stats, so definitely buy those if you wanna get a skill orientated build. At the Firewall safe house the vendor is selling some electronics mod with crit chance on it, and they have pretty good stats. It's perfect to min-max your build if you need like more electronics, so if you need those just pick it up. At East 64th Street the vendor is selling exotic damage resilience mods with really high electronics, and he's also selling some performance mod with 5.5% first aid ally heal. At this checkpoint right here the vendor is selling a vigorous chest piece. It's not that great, but if you don't have one and like really need one, then just buy that. But he's also selling really good knee pads. That is if you want to run health, so you can change the main stat. If you want to run crit damage on them, you can do that as well, but you have to optimize them a little bit with the vision tech. But otherwise, shock, disrupt and burn resistance, pretty good. And he's also selling these Savage gloves right here. Pretty low firearms, but they have assault rifle damage, crit chance and pistol damage. So yeah, you kind of have to roll away the pistol damage. So you have to optimize this with the vision tech. But if you don't have Savage gloves yet, they're pretty okay. This vendor right here, they have a decent firearms mod with crit chance, and it's not the best, but if you still need one, just pick them up. At East 34th Street, vendor is selling another refreshed mask. This time it has firearms, but pretty low firearms, and it has crit chance and disorient resistance, so time you can roll away the main stat, like you can choose which main stat you want, and the major attribute would stay crit chance if you want that. And they're also selling performance mod with 1.5% pulse critical hit damage, which is great for a support build with a strong pulse. This vendor over here is selling a stamina mod with crit chance. Stats are not the best, but if you still need one, there you go. The West 39th Street vendor is selling pretty good refreshed mask. Pretty high electronics, enemy armor damage and burn resistance. So I think that's actually worth picking up. And they're selling also a performance mod with 5.5% first aid self-heal, which is max for the level 29 bracket. At West 42nd, there's actually a pretty good nimble holster. It has decent main stats and skill haste, and nimble is the talent you want because the other ones are just useless in PvP, in my opinion. In the DZ5 safe house, the vendor is selling an OK SR7 suppressor. It has 15% crit damage, 5% headshot damage and 4% optimal range, so only crit chance is missing. And there's also an OK C79 scope with 15% crit damage, 2% stability and 2.5 crit chance on it. At DZ4 safe house they're selling a firearms mod with health. In the DZ2 safe house they're selling a rapid chest piece with pretty low firearms, enemy armor damage, health and ammo capacity. At the DZ8 safe house the vendor is selling a really good vigorous chest piece. Pretty low armor, but it has health, EDR, ammo capacity and decent firearms, so yeah. You can either roll skill haste or you could roll the main stat, up to you. And they're also selling Savage gloves, which are not as good as the Savage gloves last week, but if you don't want to use the other ones with AR damage on it, you can still like roll SMG damage instead of maybe pistol damage, and then you have one stat missing, but it's still better than nothing. Thanks for watching another episode of level 29 vendor reset. I hope you still enjoy the videos and the live streams I did recently on YouTube. They were a lot of fun, and if you guys want to check them out, they are still uploaded on my YouTube channel. And see you guys next week. Goodbye.